Hello and welcome to FarmSpace. We're out here in Ermelo with FAW, and we've been chatting to one of their long-term clients who bought a truck about 3 years ago, and he's really got over 200,000 on the clock. Let's see why it's so special for him. Hello Tjaart, how are you doing?
Oh, very fine, you.
Good, thanks. So let's look at your little baby here. See, it's got quite a bit of character.
Yes.
So what exactly do you use it for?
I use it to drive for the farmers' maize, hay bales, and I do construction work for transport for construction people, house moving, actually everything.
Anything you can think of.
I do it for the guys.
Okay, perfect. And so you've got over 200 Ks on the clock already.
Yes,
so it's
yes.
taking you from A to B very quickly.
Very fast.
Okay, perfect. And what were some of the reasons why you considered this FAW when you're in the market a few years ago?
3 years ago, when I started looking for a truck to do the work I want to do, I went to a few trucks and I climbed in them, and it wasn't the things what I wanted. And I climbed into the FAW and it felt to me, this is my truck. I just got the feeling this is the one I want. It's got power steering, it's got air con, it's got radio, and it sits very, very nice.
Let's have a look and...
Yes, you're welcome. And as you can see, the seating, you don't get tired when you sit on it, and because I'm driving long distances, and you get out of this vehicle and you're not tired. You know, your back is not tired and all that. And as I say, this truck is running almost 365 days a year. This is my baby, it's my money, it's my work, and I can't. There's nothing I can say badly about it. Right? Maintenance-wise, very, very cheap to do. If you take the purchase price on it, it's also very low. And maintenance, the only things I do on the maintenance now on this stage is my air filter, diesel filter, oil filter, and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg.
Yes.
The things I replaced on the truck so far: set of tires, center bearings I did on it, the bushes on your coil spring, on your loading springs, and then ball joints on your steering. And if you take it in consideration the amount of kilos this truck done, it still runs with the same set of brakes.
Yes.
I haven't even changed my brakes already on it. And as I say, it's standing now on 200,000 kilos.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it depends on the driver.
Yes.
I just use my air brakes. Sometimes I only use my normal brakes, but normally it's air brakes. And things I replaced, as I said, was the maintenance normally, steering bushes and center bearing, and then the bushes on your loading bucket. That was the main things I had to change on the vehicle itself.
And talk to us about the initial price of this truck compared to all the other ones that you're looking at.
The what?
The initial price.
Oh, initial price. This truck in 3 years back, I paid for it with insurance was 365,000. The other ones, the similar trucks as that, was much more. And so before I even got to the price on the truck, as I said, when I climbed into the truck, it was just my truck, and I decided now I'll take this truck, and I'm very, very happy. I can't complain. There's no complaints on the truck. And the people here at Ermelo itself, Vincent, one of the guys of the salespeople.
Yes.
You know, I just WhatsApp him or I call him and say, listen, I need this. And he's like, Uncle, I'm there for you. If I haven't got a space today, tomorrow I'll have my space.
So with regards to their service at FAW here, they're on top of things.
Everything. I'm like furniture here. No, the people, they know me here, and I just come here and just to say hello and drink a cup of coffee.
Yeah, okay. And that's what you want, especially when you're servicing
yeah, you don't feel like, you know, that you bought a truck and then off that, and then they tell you, no, but I haven't got this and that. They don't go out for you. But these guys are really,
so they make it very personal.
Yes, you feel like, as I said, you feel like one of them, you know, and that's what you want. One time the truck, center bearing went on the truck. I phoned Vincent and I said, Vincent, I'm standing next to the road. I've got a problem, my center bearing. They sent it out, the mechanic, took off the prop shaft, came this side, fixed it up, bring it back, put it in, and the truck went again. So yeah, service-wise, 100%, I love them. And there's actually nothing bad I can say about this truck.
That's perfect.
If your driver knows how to drive this truck, if you keep it on 2,000 RPMs, then you run about between 80 and 100 kilometers per hour. Then my truck gives me around about 8 to 9 kilos per liter. If you go over that to 120, it goes over to 3,000 RPMs, then it's going to be less. It's going to run around about 5 to 6 kilometers on a liter. But I load this truck. I load metal for a company in Leidenburg, where I go to Middelburg. It goes to Madikwa, that's on Steelpoort. And then for the farmers, I did maize for them. Lucerne bales, I load the most I loaded on the truck was 154 bales, but then it's a little bit off balance. 132, it's a nice amount to load on the truck. And then round bales, hay bales, your round bales, your 1.2s, you pack up 10.
Okay.
I haven't yet did a 1.4s new, but the 1.4s, 1.2s I did 10 on a load. You just take your buckets, make it a flat bed, and then you can load 10.
So it's all purpose?
All purpose. And
that was definitely something you're looking for from the beginning, and yes, you got it.
Yes, and as I said, it's economical for me. It's worth it. My business is doing well on it, because you don't have this massive installment you have to pay.
Yes.
And this massive to keep it on the road. The spares are not so expensive. It's actually cheap.
Yes.
If you compare to other vehicles, prices.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you what's all the prices and the stuff because I got an idea what I paid for it. But as I said, if you need something from these guys, it's like, if we don't have it today, tomorrow morning 10 o'clock you can be sure it's going to be here. But normally they've got everything in stock, and it's a phone call away.
That's all you need. Thank you so much for your time, Tjaart.
That's no problem. Thanks.
So there you have it. That was Tjaart and his little story behind this little bakkie in the back here. As you can see, service was a very, very important part of why he chose this bakkie, and it just seems to work for him. So if you've got any questions, make sure to contact them, and FAW will definitely get back to you. Till next time, cheers.